He's set and the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, 0-1. Oh. 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sean Newcomb is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up to second for 1. On to Freeman, a double play. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he's been a monster, not only on the field, but off it as well. Representing an elite power threat in the lineup and also helping guys off the field in the clubhouse with a veteran presence. This guy.
Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's had. As the season starts winding down, you can look back and say, this guy's been one of the most consistent hitters in baseball all season long.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Albies is on the move. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late, as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
He's set, now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ramos.
The pitcher, Edobre Ramos, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in for the Braves, Sean Newcomb. 9-1-2 due up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Popped him up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball taken on the inner half for a strike. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Phillies,
First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And now Bryce Harper. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Acuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The batter.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number
standing
61.
in, Edobre Ramos.
Into drive. Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Philly. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So he'll hold on at first, following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Flowers goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Looking at his career totals, Swanson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In there for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoskins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Liner toward right center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. The relay throw. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Inciarte. Into the shrubbery and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 42 on the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies. So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's
Now
been
batting,
struggling at the dish
the left
lately,
fielder,
trying to do anything
Ronald
to get himself
Acuna
going. So
Jr.
he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at ball one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, and now the run. This guy is a money run producer.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Pereira is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Line drive to left. McCutcheon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Luis Gohara enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
So striding in, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The 3rd baseman.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Franco.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Line toward center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 5. Nick Williams.
Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner toward short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Charlie
attention,
Culberson
please.
is up off the
Pinch
bench
hitting
as
for the
he'll
Braves.
pinch hit here to start
Number
inning number
8.
7.
Charlie.
Jose Alvarez is
Now
on to
pitching
pitch from the
for the
bullpen
Phillies.
now to start inning number 7.
52.
Outside
Okay.
target here, and he hits it for strike
Alvarez.
1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball
center
right down the
fielder,
line.
number
Take a look
11.
here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. No balls and 1 strike. Culberson leads off second with nobody out. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick.
So a runner
Marquez.
stands at third. 1 man is out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above,
The first
you got to
baseman,
swing.
number 5.
And here with the infield
Ready.
back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Your
Mike
attention,
Soroka
please.
will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game
Number
this
40.
season.
Mike.
Into the box,
Soroka.
Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The right fielder, number 3. Right. Harper.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The first baseman,
I think they're way
17.
past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
In now, Odubel Herrera trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Yeah, in this late in the game,
22.
6-3 feels
And
pretty
through.
good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you can feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open it up to 8-3.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Kyle Wright will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 65.
Into the box now, Michael
The
Franco.
third baseman, number 7.
As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 8-3. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No balls and 1 strike.
Donaldson.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready on 0-2. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Flowers is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Albies base runner at first with 1 out. This one's down to third. Franco has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 65. Your
Sandy
attention,
Leon
please.
will get the call
Pinch
here as
hitting
he'll
for the
hit for the
Braves.
pitcher.
Number 4, Sandy Leon.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves will settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 8 and the Braves 4. Josh Tomlin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 32, Josh Tomlin.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Jay Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 23, Jay Bruce.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Realmuto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. A tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is out on the tag.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Drew Smiley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
A reminder, while we have a chance, we'll have post-game highlights from Philadelphia immediately following the conclusion of the game.
Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Our final line
8-4
score
tonight.